Hey, what's up, guys? I'm trying to blow through this. It's a lot to recap. And I'm working on some college work. This is about the only 10 minutes I'm going to have to do this all day. So yesterday I did the Phillies camp. Tyler was also meeting you, and I also got to meet Tampa sports fan. He was there. He grassed there a lot. Ran into him yesterday, so it's cool getting to meet those guys. So let's just get to this. First is the program, the things I got stuff in the program. I got Larry Boa. He only signed a couple after. I could have had more in here, but I was worried more about the minor league players than I was the coordinators and all that stuff, so I didn't really get those guys. Uh, Darren Ruff. I have Althor, but I already had him in there. So Darren Ruff. Oh, Andrew Bailey. Charlie Morton. A couple more in here. Daniel Stumpf. Greg Burke, who actually got sent down yesterday. Got him coming in the morning. Or I think I've already gotten. And I thought there was one other one. No, this is just him. Okay, so Brock Stassi. And I could have had F1, but I was just trying to get a card on him. So that's it for the program. I'll do the major league guys first because the minor league guys are just absolutely racked up on. 1 out of 3 was Aaron Nola. Got him on a team set card. 101 David Buchanan. 3 out of 3 Ernesto Frieri. Number got smudged when he was handing me the book back. And the only card I had left on him, Charlie Morton. Cedric Hunter. Logan Moore. I'm sorry for the glare, guys. It is what it is. I can't do much about it anymore. Andrew Bailey on 2. And Emmanuel Burris, who looked like he was really upset. He stopped and signed, but he did not look real happy. We think yesterday might have been they might have done some moves in the afternoon. J.P. Crawford left, didn't stop for anybody. Had a box in his hand. And Waldo's car. Hector Neris walked out on the cell phone, basically in tears, crying. Burris looked like he was pretty upset, so I think maybe in the afternoon they might have made some moves or told some guys they were going to make some moves. Ryan Jackson for 1. Doesn't say a word to anybody. Edward Majica on 2. Hellickson got on 2-time, 1 each time. He only does 1 now. So. And Vincent Velasquez on 3. That was one I really wanted, so I was happy with that. And I got him on this duel. And then didn't have to run this time. A little upset that he signed. Well, I can't say I'm upset that he signed this one. In the last video, you guys know this is the one I wanted him to sign originally. So, Michael Franco for 1. I had 2 cards down. I'll show you the other one in the minor leagues. Would have been nice if we would have signed both of them and just been done with it, but whatever. Darren Ruff for 2. And I think this is Angeles. I think how you say it. Angeles Nina. He did 6. I just asked him to do 2, and he signed all of them. 3. They're all either chrome or paper. Normally I don't get that many dupes signed. I'll usually take them and try and trade them for stuff that I don't have, but he's signed all those. What else we got? I'm missing one. Must be on the bottom of the minor leagues. Yeah. Former Phillies pitcher. I think they said he won. I knew he won a couple. Somebody said yesterday he won like 16 or 15 Gold Gloves. Jim Cott on 1. Thought that was pretty cool. And then 7 out of 9, which I kind of thought was okay. But I can't complain. He still was really cool. Charlie Manuel. He did 7 out of 9. No complaints at all. I just found it funny. The two that he skipped over were in the middle of the book, and they were both Indians cards. And this one got a little bit smudged. And he skipped right over him. He actually laughed. He's like, "Man, you got a book of them today, don't you?" I said, "Yes, sir." I said, "Well, they're all different." I said, "I don't like to get a lot of the same cards signed. So I just collect them. I like to get the different ones done." He told me a story about one of the Indians cards. The jacket he had on or something was specially made by MLB. It was when he had cancer. Something about it. I don't know. I'm not going to get into all that. It was pretty personal. I was actually surprised he volunteered that information, but he was really cool, really nice, like he always has been. All right, I'll blow through this really quick. First off, I completely shattered my personal best record of yesterday. I got 209 autographs yesterday between the program of showing you the major leagues and all these minor league cards. So Mitch Geller, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 on Mitch Geller. 1, there's a chrome, and a regular, and then heritage, and then 1, 2, 3 elites. Dylan Cousins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all 5 are different. He doesn't sign dupes. So an elite, which looks better than the one he signed for me last year. Team set, pro debut, a paper 12, and a chrome 13. I really hate this glare. It's really aggravates the heck out of me. I'm sure it aggravates y'all too. But Ranfi Casemiro for 1. Dylan Boshiers for 1. Carlos Tochi, who had a really nice double off Jared Eichhoff in one of their games. They played 2 inter-squad games yesterday. I got him on, Tochi's on 4. I like his autograph. I like C Tochi. You can see it there a lot better than the rest of them. Kind of cool looking. And there. Shane Watson for 1. Tyler Visa for 1. All these guys are so nice. Jose Pujols for 4. And Jake Thompson, who was recently sent to minor league camp, did 3. I got 2 of the 3. Those first 2 were ones I really wanted. Then he did this one instead of my heritage, which, whatever, it's fine. I got the 2 set cards done anyway, so that was more important. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 7 of these. I gave 1 away. Jesmuel Valentin. He did 7. I have 6 left. There was a little kid that was getting a ball signed, and he mentioned to his dad he wished he had some cards, so I gave him one of the cards. He was probably 2 or 3. Really cute kid. He had a bat. He got 2 balls and a bat, and 3 elites. The players were eating him up. Anyway, so I gave him a card after Valentin signed them all, so he'd have one. Aaron Brown, 1, 2. I didn't need 4 elites. 3 was enough. 1, 2, 3, 4 Aaron Browns. Chrome. On a paper, obviously his signature leaves a little bit to be desired. But what can you do? Alejandro Artiga for 1. Austin Bozart for 1. Matt Emhoff, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Glad to have gotten that one. And then pro debut, even happier. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on Harold Martinez, who made fun of me because I had on a Gator hat. He's a Miami Hurricane grad. He came over. He said, "I can't sign for you with that hat on." that he signed. It was pretty cool. So 4 on him. And let's get the next stack. Come on. Okay. Victor Arano threw an inning yesterday. Got him for 1 after he finished. Derek Campbell on 2. Will Morris on 2. Ricardo Pinto on 2. Bailey Falter for 1. Chase Namata on 1. Calvin Rayburn 1. Jake Sweeney on 2. You thought Aaron Brown's signature was bad. Look at this. And that's not a 7. That's just him doing a line and then writing down. That's on the side. Joseph Donato for 1. Casey Cerna for 1. Jessen Therian for 1. Zach Eflin for 1. Man, that glare drives me crazy. Tyler Gilbert for 1. Yaxel Rios for 1. Alexis Rivero for 1. Cody Forsyth 1. Andrew Goodell for 1. Matt Hockenberry took me like 5 tries a game for 1. Debbie Rulin for 1. Josh Tobias, former Gator, for 1. Anthony Sequeira, 1. Rob Tassin for 1. I'm going to think this is Jason Zardowski for 2. I think that's how you say his last name. Franklin Kilome, really good pitching prospect in their low A portion of their system. Really, really good. Didn't pitch yesterday. I was kind of disappointed. I would have liked to have seen him thrown. Denton Keys for 3. Jose Mayorga, he was really cool. Actually asked him to sign. He said he would come right back. And then when he came right back, then I couldn't find the card. And I said, well, I'll just get you when you guys come back out, no problem. And then he came, they all started coming out, and he came right over to me without me even asking. He was really cool. I did not expect that at all. He signed 1 for me. Super nice kid. Malcolm Canelo. Chase Harris for 1. Sean Williams, former Tampa Bay Ray farmhand, for 1. I think this is Reese Hoskins for 1. I think that's how you say his name. Scott Kingery did 3. And Alberto Torrado takes his time signing it. Has a really nice signature. He did 3. I'd never gotten him before, so but a really, really nice signature. I like how that looks. Pretty neat looking. And then on the Heritage. So happy with those. And then the last of the minor leaguers, Brian Pointer, 1, 2, 3 for 4. Get him. Actually made the remark, I was like, oh, nice signature. I was like, you went to the Charlie Manuel School of Autographing, and he kind of chuckled. And he said, well, it used to be a little bit different. So apparently he's changed his signature up a little bit. He said he's decided to write his name out better or something. I don't know. Anyway, 4 on him. Rob Ducey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on Rob Ducey. I had more. Probably would have signed him if I'd asked him to. He's a coach for the Clearwater. I think he's still Clearwater this year. I had 4 more in my bag, but you can only put 9 on a page, so. Yeah. But he was cool. I'll get those other 4 during the season when Clearwater and plays in Daytona, so it wasn't that big a deal that I get him. If he's that good a signer and he was that nice, I know I'll be able to get those 4 done. They're all different. He has a lot of cards. So, Cornelius ran off their first round draft pick from last year. I think he was what, 10th overall? Yeah, 10th overall for 1. He doesn't have much of a signature, as you can see. That's actually, from what I understand, one of his better signatures. Usually just a C and an R, and if he does baseballs, he just personalizes baseballs. Kenny Koplov for 1. Luke Leftwich for 1. Carlos Alonso for 2. Ryan O'Sullivan for 1. Miguel Nunez on 2. Drew Stankiewicz on 2. Mitch Walding on 2. He was hitting the ball pretty well yesterday. Eddie Dennis for 1. Nice signature there. Aaron Foltz on 2. Pitching coach. And Tom Eshelman on 2. Miguel Alfredo Gonzalez 1, 2, 3. This is where you're going to see why I was kind of mad with Franco. 1, there's 2, and then 3. Franco would not sign a second one. Oh well. Jake Fox on 3. I need to hurry up. This video is running long. Just noticed the time on it. Hopefully YouTube will let this upload. Harold Araz for 1. Pat Borders 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 out of 9. He only signed 6. Then he said, "I'll sign for you if you let me borrow your Sharpie." And I said, "Sure, no problem." He needed to make a lineup change on his card for this game. And then I told him just to keep Sharpie. I had plenty of them, but he for some reason only signed 6. I don't understand why, but it is what it is. I'm not really complaining. Just thought that was kind of odd. Steve Schrank for 2. Greg Legg for 1. Raleigh DeArmas for 1. Andy Abad for 3. Art Charles on 3. Whoa, got a runner. Court Sandberg 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Happy to get that one. And John Ritchie on 3. They're all 3 the same. Tommy Joseph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's the last guy. So 9 on Tommy Joseph. Not sure what I'm going to do next weekend yet. I'm debating between Sarasota, Bradenton, and Vieira for the Orioles, Pirates, or Nats. Hopefully we'll figure that out by today or tomorrow. And that's it, guys. This video ran super long. YouTube, hopefully you'll let that upload. That'll be great. Y'all take care, guys. I'll talk to y'all. See you next time.